Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert, and it is my pleasure to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. You see, in today's hospitality world, things move so fast, and being able to predict what's coming next, that's not just a nice to have, it's everything. I'm here to guide you through this new predictive frontier, a shift that's absolutely essential for you, the next generation of hotel leaders. We're going to break down how AI is completely changing the rules of the game. So let's get right into it. You know, for as long as we've had hotels, there's been this one big goal, this holy grail, right? Just knowing who's going to walk through that door tomorrow. And let's be clear, this isn't just about satisfying curiosity. Nope, it's the bedrock, the absolute foundation of running a successful, profitable hotel. But, and this is the exciting part, the way we get to that holy grail is changing in a huge way. So, for decades, how did we do it? Honestly, we used what you could call the rear-view mirror approach. It was pretty simple. We'd look at what happened this time last year, or maybe last month, and just kind of assume history was going to repeat itself. But you know as well as I do, in the world we live in now, so fast, so unpredictable, especially after the last few years, relying on that old data, it's not just unreliable, it can be flat out dangerous for business. And this is where you can really see that shift in thinking laid out. It's a total change in philosophy. We're moving away from being reactive, just sitting back and waiting for bookings to happen. Instead, we're becoming proactive. And we do that by looking forward, not just back at our own history. The secret sauce here? It's a powerful new kind of tool called alternative data. And that brings us right to the heart of what we're teaching here at the Europe Hotel School London. We call it forward-looking forecasting. It's all about grabbing the reins, harnessing the incredible power of artificial intelligence to see and understand demand before it even shows up in our booking systems. It's like having a crystal ball, but it's based on data. Okay, so I keep mentioning alternative data. What in the world is that, right? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. It's basically all the information, all the signals that exist outside the four walls of your hotel. Just think of it like feeling the pulse of the entire market. It gives you clues about what people are planning to do and where they're thinking of going way before they even click Book Now. And here are some perfect examples of what I'm talking about. See, this isn't some abstract, high-in-the-sky concept. We're talking about real, concrete data. Things like, how many people are searching for flights to your city? What are the arrival numbers looking like for the local airport? Is there a huge citywide convention on the schedule? Heck, even the weather forecast can give you a powerful clue about last-minute weekend getaways. Of course, having all this data is one thing, but it's pretty useless if you can't make sense of it, right? It's like having a million puzzle pieces. That's where AI systems, like the IDEAS G3 Revenue Management System, come in. They're the engine, the brain of the operation. They take in thousands and thousands of these outside signals and translate them into a crystal clear picture of what demand is going to look like. All right, let's make this real. Let's walk through an example. Imagine the AI is just humming along, scanning all this market data 24/7. And then suddenly, bam, it spots something. A big, unusual spike in the number of people in New York searching for flights to London, all for one specific weekend in May. That's it. That's the first clue. And we're not talking about a little blip here. The system flags a 30% spike. Now, think about this. For a hotel manager who's only looking at their own bookings, their system might show that weekend is looking pretty empty. But the AI? The AI knows something they don't. It sees the wave forming out on the horizon. This idea is absolutely key. We call it unconstrained demand. It's the total raw potential demand for your hotel and your city, regardless of how many rooms you have or how many bookings you've taken so far. It's seeing that whole wave of travelers that's on its way. And spotting that early? That is the secret to shifting from defense to offense. You're not just waiting for the wave to hit you. You're already out there, surfboard ready to go. But wait, it gets even smarter. A really sophisticated AI doesn't just see a wave coming. It understands what that wave is made of. It can dig into the data, look at the patterns, and figure out who these travelers are. Are we talking about a big rush of price-sensitive leisure travelers? Or is this a group of high-value corporate guests with corporate cards ready to spend? And this is where that amazing insight turns directly into profit. Let's say the AI knows there's a huge medical conference at the Excel London that same weekend. Well, it connects the dots. Those flight searches from New York, they're probably high-spending corporate guests. So what does the AI recommend? A brilliant strategic move. Maybe close out or restrict your rooms on the cheaper discount websites. Why? To save that precious inventory for the high-value guests who are willing to pay a premium. It's just smart business.
Now, this kind of predictive power is incredible, but it's not just for the revenue manager hiding in an office somewhere. No way. A truly smart hotel takes this intelligence and uses it to run the entire operation flawlessly. That forecast? It becomes the one playbook that gets the whole team on the same page.
And look at how practical this gets, day to day. So the AI predicts a crazy busy 95% occupancy for a Tuesday that's usually dead quiet. That one piece of information then flows down to every single department. Housekeeping knows to schedule more staff. The F&B team orders more bacon and eggs for breakfast. The front desk team braces for a busy check-in. Suddenly, there are no last-minute surprises. Everyone is prepared. So what's the end result of everyone being perfectly in sync like this? Well, it's a double win. First, you protect your profits because you're not scrambling at the last minute, paying overtime or for rush deliveries. And second, and this is so important, you create an absolutely seamless, wonderful experience for your guests. They have no idea about the chaos you just avoided. To them, everything just works. When you step back and look at the big picture, what this technology really is a fundamental change in how we think about the business. We're moving away from just reacting to whatever the market throws at us. We are now, for the first time, in a position to truly anticipate and even shape the market to our own advantage.
And in a market as competitive as London, believe me, speed is everything. Being the first hotel to spot that surge in demand, the first one to intelligently adjust your pricing, the first to get your operations ready, that is the razor-thin difference between having a pretty good month and having an absolutely record-breaking one that leaves your competitors scratching their heads.
So, as you all prepare to go out there and lead this industry, this is the one question I want you to keep asking yourselves every single day. Are you just reacting to the market, or are you shaping it? Because with the tools and the strategies you're learning now, you have the power to stop looking in that rearview mirror. The future of our industry isn't about what happened yesterday, it's about what you're going to make happen tomorrow. The choice really is yours.